going back to the scarce thing, these people that say that, oh, you're just getting older, you're just, or you know how what's the verbiage that they use to like put you down?
Well, it's not even that. It's really just that they tell you that you should just blame capitalism for all the problems that you have, and like the overall like machine is why everything sucks. But it's like, well, we had that before, but something happened. And keep in mind, it was still good even after the 2018 market crash or 2008 market crash. There was still some like something like fun to have,
Yeah,
but
shit.
I think the main reason why is that like people, like everything sucks now is because like every hobby has like a big like everything's free.
Mm-hmm.
On some level, but every hobby to get into, like basically anything new to get into, it costs like a high entrance fee of some sort. Like I think that the biggest like example we could talk about like Pokemon cards. Now I'm not into that. I'm just looking at them from like an outside view. That a lot of like it keeps on getting money. Pokemon the cards and shit increasing revenue every fucking year. They're putting these fucking, I don't know if you've seen them, they're in like every fucking like Jewel or whatever, these like Pokemon card machines. Mm-hmm. If you tap them, there's never any fucking Pokemon cards you can actually buy because all these scalpers, they just like take them. And
who's collecting Pokemon cards?
Well, it's like these people that think that like they can like send their kid to college or like get an investment out of it. But then there's that, and then there's also people that just like they'll go to the store. I mean, it was during COVID. Like every hobby during COVID, like increased in value because people didn't know what the fuck to do, and then they were like, and then so a bunch of people, they were just like, oh, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of like whatever thing I'm into. Like comics went up, and people were starting to throw money at like bullshit comics that were coming out. Like we're just looking at my comics right now.
No.
Like there's a bunch of like I was like flipping through some comics recently, and I remember people were like, "Oh, this is gonna be an insane! Like this is the first appearance of this Batman character. You're gonna have to want to buy it." And it was like $1 when I looked somewhere, and it's like that always happens. But yeah, I remember like Pokemon cards went up. Comics, there was basically it's because people had more time during the lockdown to do all this shit. Video game collecting. Basically everything became like a bigger investment to be in a hobby than it was before, and because of that, because there's like this collector market for like every single fucking hobby, there's like no like you can't get like a little ass jit to like get into it. That's pretty much like the problem, I think. And like everything,
we are overstimulated too. That's another thing.
Yeah, and I guess because like you don't see the value in getting like that one thing that you wanted, like you did back in the day, Like I remember I was there was this one comic that I had because I went to Toys R Us. My dad he for my birthday he went to Toys R Us, and the only thing he got me like a toy that I wanted, and they had this comic section. And I bought the new issue because like they had comics, like the new
real
comics
quick,
for the
let me stop real quick. You go on. That doesn't exist in America anymore.
Toys R Us.
Your parent, obviously, but your parent like saying, "Okay, go buy whatever you want." Do you remember like the serotonin, like the joy that you felt going to like Toys R Us?
Well, now, but I don't know. I feel like there's some parents that like over spoil their kid, and there's others that like. Nah, I think there's a lot more that like over spoil their kid. I don't know if you.
Well, I mean, if you have a parent that's not a fucking idiot, they know not to buy you shit all the time. So when you do go to the Toys R Us, you feel that, oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But keep going. My bad.
And so I bought the newest issue of Justice League. It was Justice League issue 23, and then it was like Teen Titans issue 23. I still have the issues, and they're all beat up and shit. They're from the New 52 era of DC, and it's funny because I'm just reading that run of Justice League now, like recently, and because I read that one issue front to back, like I didn't know what the fuck was going on, like in the issue, and I was like, what the fuck is this happening? Like what is going around this storyline? and all I had was just that one book, and like I didn't know how to like fucking, I didn't know how to pirate comic books at the time. The only thing I had was like Kindle. I through the previews of like the Kindle thing to like read some of it, but that was pretty much it. So all you did have was like that shit, and now, because I didn't have access to all that, I'm just like, whenever I see a comic, I'm just like, oh, like did you see that one post people were saying like the Gen Z is like buying a bunch of physical media?
Yeah,
we're doing that because we can't buy fucking anything else.
Literally.
So we're just
and then like you don't own anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a fucking Labubu or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Hey, I got a Labubu. I want to bring it on set, but this fucking guy's being a dickhead about it. But yeah, no,
let me just buy all of fucking Star Wars on DVD, even though I have the fucking Blu-rays. Let me just buy it on DVD again. Maybe just buy like anything.
Because people, when you got Netflix or Hulu, that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Right? Now it's like, okay, well, you want to watch a fucking movie? Oh, it's not on Netflix. You have to get Peacock, or you have to get fucking what's the other one?
But even then, Pluto. It's like you can.
I'm buying Marty Supreme when it comes out.
It already went out for pre-order, I think, but I think they're doing like a deluxe version, and then there's gonna be like a regular version.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the regular version, but because that movie is like one of my top 10 movies of all time.
But there, how do I say this? Like, fuck, I just forgot what we were talking about before that.
You're talking about comics, like collecting.
No, there's the physical media.
Yeah.
Like, you can technically get anything that you want on the internet too, and there's literally like we got fucking Tubi and we got Pluto, and obviously they have ads. But here's the thing: on Tubi, if you watch it on like a computer, you can just put ad blocker in it. Don't tell anyone about that. But for Pluto, it doesn't fucking work because they fucking caught onto that shit. But it's like but the problem with that is that you basically only get like boomer slop if you go on Tubi. Well, Tubi, they started adding Cartoon Network shit recently, and I was like, let me put the camera. I was like, but then I looked at it, and dude, I wanted to watch fucking Billy and Mandy, and then they put like a bunch of them, and then they said, oh, we're gonna put Billy and Mandy too, and I was like, okay, let me just wait for that, and like they still haven't dropped it, so I think they're just gonna go postal or some shit on Tubi. But you can get all this shit for free, but it's just, but like, yeah, to be in like the current know of shit, like, yeah, you gotta get a fucking Netflix or a HBO, and that's like, you know, who the fuck wants to do that?
Prime, that's another one.
Prime, like, because you'll be like, oh, did you see the new Invincible? And I'm like,
I'm
like, no, I'm watching Cartels. From I did actually see this movie. What's the name? The one clip that I posted on my story of the guy that fucking Come Town makes fun of.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, that movie. I was watching it in the background. It was like you know, it was like schlockly, but it was pretty good.
Don't